And she said something that also made me raise my brows. She was like, she's been living here for 50 years. There has never been such. Hey, 50 years, no robbery. We moved 1 year. They stole car. Okay, this is not a targeted crime. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Laju and I share my experience as a Nigerian mom in the UK. If you're new here, you're highly welcome. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, you know how we do it. Like this video and drop a comment. I'll be sure to reply. Now, today's video is part 2 of my previous video of how we were robbed in the UK. I know so many people are waiting for it. Like, oh, what happened? What happened? I've gotten so many comments and, yes, here we are. So yeah, before I get right into it, I'll just advise that if you're watching this for the first time and you don't know, you haven't seen part 1, I would advise that you finish today's video and watch part 1 so that you understand the basis of today's video. You get. Now let me get right to it. Once upon a time, I'm just kidding. So yeah, in December, last year December, I can't remember the exact date. My husband was on his way to work and he was just here yesterday. Where is the key? Where's the car key? So I told him, you know what? I know where the spare key is. Let me get it. I ran up, got the spare key, and gave him, okay, run off, bye-bye. And then he comes back in and he says, Laju, the car is not there. I started panicking immediately. Let's go with the police. I was all like, calm down, let's think. I was like, think of what? We've been robbed. I think they've carried our car, my car. And I love that car. That car was sweet. Vauxhall insignia. Oh, baby, when you look like that. But yeah, that car, that was our first car in the UK. After we passed our driving test, that was our first car and it got stolen like that. We used the car for 1 year, 4 months. I can't really remember the exact date, but it was December last year when everybody was preparing for Christmas. Phew. So when we got back inside the house, because I went outside, I went to confirm there was no car. It was not a prank. My husband likes to prank me, but this time around it was not a prank. As we got back inside the house, I noticed that our curtains were drawn open. And I asked my husband, I said, did you draw the curtains? He said no. Now that was weird because every night, usually when the lights are on, we close our curtains. So early 6 a.m., 7 a.m., the curtains were already drawn. So it was obvious that whoever came into the house drew the curtains. Now, another thing I noticed a footprint. It rained, I think it rained the night before. It wasn't really wet, but it was a bit damp. I noticed a footprint by the back door, like it was dry now, but I could see that footprint. And I showed my husband, he didn't see it. I was like, can you see that is a footprint? He said, okay. Then the door, I tried the door opened. Hi! We didn't lock the door. About the back door, to be honest, I cannot remember if we locked the back door. The last time I went out, I was the one that opened the back door at some point that week. But I can't even remember if I locked it because that door is pretty hard to open, to lock. So when you are trying to lock, you have to lift the handle and turn. Sometimes it just gets really tough. So I remember thinking, oh, I would wait for my husband to lock it. But I can't remember if I told him to or not. It's like, I just can't remember exactly what happened to that door. And sadly, we also went to bed and we didn't check it. Another thing I remember is that when my parents came around for summer last year, my dad, typical Nigerian man now, every night before he goes to bed, he will go, you people did not lock this door, this window, he will go about, complaining that, we're not security conscious, we're not locking our doors. And I used to laugh at him. I was telling Daddy, calm down, you're in the UK. Hey? But I don't blame him really because coming, from Nigeria, you know how Nigerian homes are now. You have your door, padlock, gates, burglary, you have everything, you have walls, everybody's living in an enclosed hiding inside their homes. And for us, growing up, we had like 3 armed robbery attacks, like armed robbers came into our house. So my dad became very, security conscious and is very, vigilant when it comes to, security. He doesn't take it for granted. So we took it for granted. We laughed about it. Until it happened to us. Now my husband wants to become like my dad every time. He's saying, you didn't like this, you didn't do that, please. Give me a break. But yeah, sometimes life teaches you these lessons and sometimes it comes in a very hard way. So yeah, we called the police. They told us, okay, they asked us a couple of questions. They said they will send someone over and all. And they came, we called them around 9. They came around, I think 12 o'clock. It took a bit of time. Yes, it was not an emergency, so that was expected. But I was like, where are these people? Eventually they came and it was like 2 huge guys came around. Have you noticed something about the British police? They don't carry guns, but they're usually big. I didn't notice until my husband pointed it out anyway. So these two guys came, you know, police entered my house. Even in Nigeria, police never entered my house. In UK, police entered my house. And yeah, they were really friendly, cool guys. They asked us questions, what happened, blah, blah. And they eventually left. They also asked us to call our insurance guys, which we are done. We are called insurance guys. And the insurance guys told us that they will send a courtesy car within the next 24 hours. Now, let me quickly say another thing about this courtesy car. When we were signing this new insurance policy, you know, we were renewing our insurance. It was a new year. We had done the first year and we were renewing our insurance. My husband was asking me that, should he fill in this courtesy car thing? And I said, what's that? He said, basically, if anything happens to the car, they'll send us another car, like a courtesy car. So, you know, I just thought, okay, let's just do it. But it meant more money, but we just did it. Thank God. Because then my mind was thinking, oh, God forbid we have a breakdown on the road or something. I never thought it would be robbery. You get like a whole car. Anyway, the insurance guy sent a new car. Hey, a brand new, I don't know if it's brand new, but they sent a new Nissan Qashqai 2019. I love you when you call me Senari. As in, for a while, I forgot that they're selling our car. I'm just joking. But yeah, they sent us a new car and it was solid. Oh, it was nice. For about 1 week, it was police things going on in our house. We had the next day, forensic guy came around. Now, if you know anything about me, you know I like crime scene investigation, crime drama, NCIS, CIS, Sudoku, puzzles, word search. You know, I like those things that you have to find and clues. I like those kind of things. So yeah. So the next day, this guy came, he said he's from forensic, everything, and he brought out his gear, he sprayed something on the floor. Guys, I saw only one footprint initially. When this guy finished doing his work, like magic, we could see different footprints. It was one person, but you could see his leg. And you know, the guy told us, he said, obviously, when the guy came in, it was a bit dark, and that was why he drew the curtain. So this robbery happened around early hours of the morning. The person couldn't see, so you could see the footprint, like it was shuffling around. It was going like this, because he wasn't sure what was in his front. Oh my God. As in, I was like, wow, I was impressed. As in, it was nice. No, it wasn't nice. It's not like it's nice to be robbed, but I mean, I was just impressed. You know, I like all those. Anyway, so he said that he also identified the guy's shoe size. He identified the type of shoe. He said it was like a trainer's, and I told my husband like that day that this thing looks like trainers, you know. He also said that, you know, they will check it in their records and try to match it. If anything, you know, comes up, if they have it in their record, it will match and all that. If not, the next time the person robs or something and they find the same footprint, they can match it and say, this is the thief and all. Now, something I should mention is how the police guys now, when they were around, they kept on saying that, oh, they don't want us to think that this is a targeted crime, you know, these kind of things happen. They call it lucky number thieves, that there are guys that go around at night and they keep trying doors, and any door that opens, you know, they just go in and they get lucky and steal whatever it is. Now, I should mention nothing else was taken. The house, everything. We had a laptop on the table. We had my tab. We had the iPad. We had everything. Our devices were carelessly left around. Nothing else was stolen, just the car keys. Now, for me, I was a bit suspicious. Even though when they asked me, did I have any suspicions, I said no, but I did have my suspicions. Now, let me tell you what my suspicions were. Okay, so immediately it happened, we went across to our neighbors that lived across. I used to see them staring, you know. I remember when we first moved, for a very long time, every time I'm passing, I'll see people through their window. I act as if I can't see them. I don't know why they're staring at me. Did they think I was suddenly start dancing on the road? But I could see people staring at us when we were walking, but I just didn't mind, you know. So I went to meet the lady and we asked, oh, hello, sorry, did you see anybody drive the car off? She was like, oh, no, she thought my husband had gone to work. So we said, no, he hasn't gone to work. That we came out and the car was gone. And she was like, oh, what? Really? Oh my God. Oh. And she empathized with us and she said something that also made me raise my brows. She was like, she's been living here for 50 years. There has never been such. Hey, 50 years, no robbery. We moved 1 year. They stole car. Okay, this is not a targeted crime. Now, why am I sounding like this? We're the only black people on that street, but we had mostly elderly people. Like everybody on the street was like elderly, except from us, the people on our left and people on our right. The people on our left, they were a young couple, you know, they had 2 kids. The people on our right, it was a single mom and she had two teenage children. She had a boy and a girl around 16 and 18, I'm guessing. Now the thing is, the boy has is what we call a crowd puller. Like our area was supposed to be a quiet area, but the guy had lots of friends. Like summer months were the worst. The summer last year, 2019, you come to my street, you think there's a party going on. We always had lots of young boys. Not to exaggerate, they'll be up to 10. I don't want to say 20, and they were pretty loud and noisy. I could see the old people complaining. I'll be walking from picking my daughter from school and they will stop me and say, oh, how are you coping with the noise? And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm getting used to it. But I wasn't. It was really annoying, and I didn't report it. Maybe they think I did, I don't know, because the boy stopped greeting me. This is complicated. But it was just really annoying. Like power bikes at night, when I had a little girl, she was not even a toddler then. I've struggled to put her to sleep, and then yeah, vroom 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 at 11 o'clock. Hey God, my head, I'll be like Jesus. So I'll open my immediately when they start, I'll open my window, I'll stare them down like, what is going on? I didn't call police, but I'll open my window so they know that somebody is watching. They'll be skating at night. If they did during the day, I don't even mind. I mean, just not pay them attention. But when they do it at night, I opened my window a couple of times. I never shouted out or I said anything, but just to let them know that somebody's watching you and somebody's not happy. So I did that. Yeah, maybe it triggered something, I don't know. I remember that when one of the neighbors stopped me, an elderly man, and he was asking me, how am I coping? I said that I really don't know what to do. He said, no, we can't keep quiet about this. We need to do something. I just smiled and moved on. But to be honest, before that month ended, police guys came to that area. Like for the first time, I saw police car in front of our neighbor's house, and everything quieted down a bit, and we moved on. So, and not long after, I noticed this boy stopped greeting me. So I told my husband, I said, maybe this boy thinks I'm the one that called police. My husband was like, what does it matter? I said, because he's not greeting me. I said, why am I bothered? Maybe that triggered something. I don't know. I may be wrong, but yeah, that came to my mind. And also another thing that made me suspicious was the fact that the police guys that came, the two guys that came, they said that since they've been working in the city, they've never come to this area. Like the area is like low crime area. Like they never got a call to come to this area. That they even found it, like they were looking for our house and everything. So those little things, they made me think like, well, really? So yeah, the police guys, they said they would, look around, they'll ask around and check for cameras in the area. We didn't really have cameras on that street, though I know there was a camera on the other street. I'm sure they asked neighbors, because the next day one of the neighbors, she was one of the really nice ones. She came around and she was like, oh, she heard about what happened. She just empathized with us, and it was really nice of her. And our neighbor that had a teenage son also, she came around with her son, and they also asked, what happened, how. I noticed she was asking me a lot of questions, though. Like they wanted to know how far with the investigation. She came around on like Sunday or so, and she was like, oh, how far, She didn't say how far, but she was just asking, have the police seen anything? What are they saying? And I told her, for now, we don't have anything yet and everything. And then she mentioned something. She said that their motorbike, their power bike, was also stolen a week ago. And I'm like, oh, really? What happened? What did you do? And she said nothing, that they didn't report it to the police. And, that made me like, really? But that motorbike now, that one they used to disturb us at night. Vroom, vroom. Yeah, so it got stolen. I don't know. Maybe they think we stole the bike. Since we are not happy with the bike, but I'm just kidding. But yeah, they said that got stolen. And then she also mentioned that they also noticed footprints on their wall, that probably the person jumped through their house or something. And I'm like, oh, really? Did you tell the police? And she said, yes, they did. So yeah, so those were the things that happened immediately our car was stolen. But guys, within 24 hours, the police guys were calling us and telling us that they had flagged our car in certain places. They were flagging it. The cameras were flagging down the car, which was impressive. By Monday, the car was stolen on Friday. By Monday, guys, you wouldn't believe it. By Monday, they had found our car. Like they called us and told us, okay, that was not how it happened. A policeman came to the house on Monday. He asked a couple more questions. I don't know what for. And he asked if we had heard anything. I said no. Immediately after he left, my husband called. I think they have different divisions. So maybe it was maybe the ones that came were the local division. I don't really know. But immediately he left, my husband called me and said, Laju, they found our car. And I was like, praise the Lord! Because I was really praying for a miracle, guys. And I was so excited. And he said they were still investigating. Where was the car found? Somewhere, an auto something in Birmingham or something. Maybe on the road close to an auto shop in Birmingham. The details are not very clear. But they found the car. Like, I was impressed. Like, Even the police guys told us, they said that, that we should not really expect to find the car again, because when car robberies happen, that most of the time they've planned it. Like, they take the car, they remove the plate number, and they drive the car straight to cargo, to Nigeria. Sorry. To wherever, I just say like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. They take the car to wherever they are going to sell it, not Nigeria. We don't even use right-hand drive in Nigeria. Excuse me. So yeah, they found the car and they told us that they will keep us updated and everything. We called our insurance immediately. They were also happy for us, and they said that when the police are done with the investigation, we should inform them, so they will pick up the car and they will check the car before they give it back to us. So yeah, I was feeling very hopeful, like, oh my god, thank you, Jesus. And the investigation took a while, like, so we're waiting for the insurance, and then the insurance called us one day and said that the car is written off, that the car was badly damaged. It had an accident, so for that reason, the cost of repairing the car will be more than buying a new one. That for that reason they'll pay us off. Oh my god, that was not the response I was expecting to hear. After praying, after being hopeful for so long, like, what are you saying? So yeah, that was it, guys. They said the car was badly damaged, and it was now written off as an accidented car, something like that. And they sent the documents, everything. In short, when they said this, within like 24 hours, they paid us off. And yeah, we still had our Jeep for 1 month. So when they sent the documents, guys, we looked at it, and the car that I saw, the picture of the car that I saw, it didn't look like an accidented car. It looked like an angry animal attacked the car. It looked like somebody broke the side mirrors, slashed the tires, scratched the car. It didn't look like a car that somersaulted, or a car that hit a tree. It looked like somebody just damaged the car. That was how it looked to me. I don't know, I may be wrong, but yeah, that was how it looked. So yeah, that's it, guys. So that's basically what happened. Our car was robbed and we never got it back. Now we've moved to a more diverse community. I'm not saying it's safer, obviously, because there's always a story, but that was my experience. And I'm not saying it's racism or anything. I really don't know why our car was stolen. I may never know, but it plagued me for a while. I kept on wondering, like, why 50 years. I'm just grateful that that we were able to afford another car. I'm grateful that the insurance paid us out and paid our money, and we were able to have a little bit more and buy something else. And I'm just grateful for protection. Really, could have been worse. Like, somebody came inside our house. They could have come upstairs. They could have stabbed us. We were sleeping soundly. We didn't hear a thing. And I'm just grateful for God's protection over my life and my family. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.